I'm here with Mike Henry for SixCircleComic.com, interviewing him about tattoos. How many tattoos do you have?
I think I have 10. Yeah, 10. 10 or 11. Yeah.
Out of those tattoos, where's the most painful tattoo you have?
Right here on my wrist. This was the worst tattoo to get. It felt like I was slicing my wrist open. It was horrible. And then I had to go back for touch-ups too, so I had to get this done like 3 times.
What advice would you give to someone debating over their first tattoo?
I kind of have a problem with, I don't know, the way people deal with permanence. Like to me, I don't have a tattoo that I regret, but at the same time, it's because I don't know that I would ever regret a tattoo. So for somebody's first tattoo, it basically boils down to, I can't comment on design or anything like that. I can only comment on researching the place and getting an artist that's good, that's not going to fuck up your arm, basically, or whatever you're getting the tattoo. There are worse things to fuck up than just your arm. So that's the most advice I have for them is research the place, make sure it's a good place to go to, and that's it. And as far as design, to each their own, I suppose. Yeah.
How long should someone wait with this design before they know it is the real thing, the real tattoo they should get? Like, how long should they deliberate, do you feel?
Yeah, that's actually another thing that I find. So I'm an artist. I design all my own tattoos, but if I didn't do my art and post it up on the internet or do my art and put it in an art book, I would probably go back and rework a piece no matter how good I felt it was at the time. So for me, I usually only give myself a couple weeks actually to settle on a tattoo design. Because then once it's on my skin, I sort of trick myself into being happy with it forever because I can't do anything about it anyways, But if I had that tattoo sitting on my drawing table for 6 months and I looked at it 6 months later, I'd probably change the thing. Like there'd probably be something about it that I want to change. But once it's on my skin, I sort of automatically am at peace with the design. So, yeah.
Thanks, that's good advice.
What's the deeper meaning of your tattoos, if there is?
Well, they all sort of have their own meanings, but since I'm an artist, I kind of lean towards aesthetic before meaning anyways, so I usually try to work a meaning into something that I've already designed and something I think is cool, and then a couple of them have no meaning.
So what's the octopus mean?
Nothing. It's just cool. So this one right here is the first tattoo I ever got, and then the rest of it I got years later, added onto it. It's a Daruma, which is a Japanese, totem of sorts. Without going into too much explanation. Actually, I should go into some explanation. The Daruma in Japanese, superstition, so to speak, you fill in one eye when you buy a Daruma, and you make a wish when you fill in the eye, and then when that wish comes true or that goal comes true, you fill in the other eye. And so I purposefully have neither one of them filled in. As a statement that I don't wish for anything, I just work for it kind of thing, which isn't totally true in terms of the way that they treat it, because they do set goals and work for them, but I just wanted to establish the fact that I'm not wishing for something, I'm just doing. And then the rest of it was seriously just design, just something that I thought would be visually cool.
And you've designed all your own tattoos, right?
Yes. Yeah, I've designed all my own tattoos, and then almost all of them have actually been done at Everlasting Tattoo here.
How important is it to have a dedicated tattoo artist, like one artist that you will always go back to?
Well, I think it's really important. Don't get me wrong, it's always great to go to different artists and see what they can do. But I like having somebody that you trust, you've worked with before, especially in my case because I'm bringing the person art that I do, and so they become more familiar with my style. They know what to do with it. The guy at Everlasting who does almost all my work is Greg Rojas, and he's basically now has drawn my own art on me 9 times now, kind of thing. So he knows sort of the nuances of what I do, so he can incorporate it better. He also knows that when I say, because this is the cool thing about Greg is, I'm a digital artist, so I come to him with a design that's been done in Photoshop that I fucking toiled over, and I've got rim lights and I've got layer effects and all this stuff, and I bring it to him, and he knows how to disseminate that into what it's going to take to make it a tattoo. And that's something that I can always trust him with, is that I can come to him with something that is full-on digital art, and then he can make it a tattoo. So that's that kind of trust in somebody who's going to be putting something permanent on you is really important to me. This one I got for my wife because I always call her Toots. And then the rest of it is just a lot of imagery and design stuff that she and I both like. So I just kind of wanted to do something that was visually cool, that still did something. Also, her hair looks like that. She has like blonde in the front portion of it and then red on the side, so when she puts her hair up it looks like that. So there's certain elements of it that look like her, and then it says Toots, and then it's got these like demon wings and tentacles and shit like that, and she's decapitated, which is always just fun.